Uh, okay, so my internet's being dumb. Instead of being dumb, I said, screw it, let's record a video. Because I wanted to watch Toku, can't watch Toku, and since I can't watch Toku because my internet's being dumb, I want to talk about Toku. Because screw it, you know, I gotta do something, and I haven't uploaded a video in freaking ever. Uh, yeah, no. I do want to try to get do more videos, which requires me to record more. And I'm only taking the opportunity to do this because the internet wants to be dumb. Which also means I have no clue when this will actually be, you know, done. I'm gonna have to work on that. But regardless, I'm here to talk about Tokusatsu because I people do know it, but they don't know what it is when you say Tokusatsu or Toku, which we use it for short. I'm pretty sure at least a few people know it because of a few certain genres. But the way to easily remember it is that Tokusatsu, Japan, basically has a rougher meaning of in a show or movie when they use a lot of different effects, different suits and whatnot, and it pertains with special powers or anything like that, or creatures of some kind, monsters, flashy effects. It kind of revolves around that Tokusatsu. The best example I can give to anyone about Tokusatsu is a Godzilla film. Every single Godzilla film is a Tokusatsu. So yeah, and to even put it in Western terminology, so yeah, some of the Godzilla films, Tokusatsu. A lot of the disaster movies, Tokusatsu. Pacific Rim Ultimate is your quote is a Tokusatsu, which comes with a comparison of what something else I'm about to talk about. The reason I love Tokusatsu is I got into Toku actually when I was a child. A lot of people got into Toku when they were children because of something that they brought over to the States, thanks to Saban Entertainment. That's something. Power Rangers. And yes, Power Rangers. I know that's like the ultimate. That's like a weird taboo thing half the time. It's like it's hard to know when you're allowed to talk about Power Rangers because a normal person when they hear Power Rangers is like, oh, you mean that little kid show? The freaking best one was back in 1993, 1994. Mighty Morphin. That's it. Everything else is dumb. Okay, I get it. I get it. Shush. But if you really were a fan of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, then you wouldn't actually have watched all three seasons, and then you probably would have watched the next one after, which is freaking Power Rangers. Ugh, Power is Zeo. Freaking awesome show. But that's besides the point. It was a thing. People liked it. It grew popular around the world. It's a thing. Didn't start in America. It started in Japan, all the way back in the freaking 70s. So the misconception with people that think about it and watch it, and when they see a show that has the whole fancy gadgets kid show s type run with suits and people in spandex and armor, they automatically think Power Rangers. That is not the case. It is where it started, and yes, that is a thing. But no. Take for example another series that we grew up in America with that didn't take off as well. VR Troopers and Big Bad Beetleborgs. Those shows in Japan that were derivative from were the Metal Hero series. Sadly, they don't, as of right now, they have not made any more because of another series. But those shows came out in the 80s. Now, you might be thinking, wait, Big Bad Beetleborgs and VR Troopers came out in the 90s. They used footage from the 80s. I know. Oh, yeah, by the way, Power Rangers used in the first season of Power Rangers. Yeah, they were using footage from a year ago because that series came out a year prior. Yeah. Oh yeah, another thing. Since they didn't have any more footage for that next year, they literally asked, like, for that couple more episodes, they actually asked the people in Japan to send them more footage that they didn't have. It was so dumb. So they finally were able to create their own footage, but they still had to use they still use, now, here's the thing, they still use footage all 3 years of Mighty Morphin and throughout from Japan, but they were using a lot of their own suit actors finally for regular fight scenes because they didn't want to change the suit because everybody was comfortable with the suits. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can understand some of the reasons why they didn't do it, but it's a tough choice. But yeah, that's Toku. Also, there's another Toku, the kids show Toku, is Kamen Rider. Now, I love Kamen Rider because it's a kid show, but that one's more aimed towards teenagers because of how dark it gets. It gets dark, but it's not gruesome dark, but it's more of a relatable tale. Now, yes, there are a few Kamen Rider shows that are more kid friendly in some sorts, but you know, different times needed different things. And there's one more Toku I want to talk about, and it's called a series called Gao. It's adult. It's awesome. I love it. Just Jesus Christ. Now it has a very simple premise with just me trying to explain it in bare bones. We have magical soldiers who have armor and they fight demons called horrors. Base bone dry. The action in it may seem like, you know, classic it's wire works, but that's the whole point of it. Especially the first season of Cow. But it's good. I enjoy every second of it. Me gushing over Toku. Now, over time, a lot of Toku in Japan needed to evolve from not just, they sell kids' toys. Like this. Especially Super Sentai, which is the actual correct name for something that has a team of 5 or more, or, 3 or more, and they're cladded in colors. It is Super Sentai, or Sentai. In America, yes, they're known as Power Rangers. We're talking about a Japanese show that has not come out in America yet. It is Sentai. And mind you, yes, this is a kid's toy in Japan. I'm not even fucking kidding. This is actually a kid's toy. You see how big this is. Now, if anyone knows me, they know I'm a big guy. This is what they sold in Japan. I'm not even kidding with you. Same size. The American version is smaller. That tells you anything. I got another one in here. I feel dumb. Whatever. The American version of this toy is very scaled down for actual children because this is an adult toy. Because this fits in my hand. My hands. These freaking hands of an adult can wield and have fun with this thing. I can literally do this and have fun. Because I enjoy this thing. This thing is great. Kids had this. They were swinging this around, hitting each other. Greatest freaking thing I've ever heard of. Oh my freaking god. I love Japan for many reasons, and this is one of them. That comes from a show that we know in America as Power Rangers Dino Charge. And in Japan, this is called something completely different. And forgive me with my pronunciation because I suck at Japanese pronunciation because I still need working on it. Oh god, and when I go to say it, I'm probably going to forget the names because, But basically, it's like Kyuoja. And I'm not even going to try. Zuden Sentai Juoja. Yeah, Zuden. Kyoryuja, sorry. Yeah. I was combining two different Sentais. Wait. I have that habit sometimes. Kyoryuja, yeah. Yeah. Fucking horrible Japanese pronunciation. Don't mind me. Like I said, these are freaking off the top of my head, so ha 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 ha. So yeah. And for Kamen Rider stuff, they had a lot of toy lines too. And of course, also well and good and everything else. This comes from a series that I love near and dear that actually saved me from a depression. Because I was very depressed at a certain point in time, a few years back. Both of these shows actually did. This is from a show called Kamen Rider O's. And I already told you what this show was, but I probably got the name wrong because I'm dumb. But I love both of these. And the premise behind the Kamen Rider and Super Sentai has always been something that I love. Yes, they're corny. Yes, they're predictable. Sometimes you have shows that will just like, wait, I was not expecting that. What happened? But that's the whole fun of it. You don't know what you're going to get. And you can get a lot of jokes out of some of these shows because Japan has a weird sense of humor. But that is all I'm going to talk about Tokusatsu for right now. I want to talk about more Toku. More Toku. I want to talk about it because I love this. But if you enjoyed, yay! Put a thumbs up, share it with people. I'm on YouTube now, so apparently that's the thing. You know, but yeah, share it with people because I'm sharing it after I finally upload. I don't know when this will upload. Like I said, we're trying to fix the internet here because good Jesus. Oh, fuck this internet, dude. But once we get that all situated, hey, it's gonna be fun. But for right now, that is going to be it until the next video. So until then, see you later.